St. Paul's United Methodist Church on Green Bay's west side isn't immune to the recession. It had to make cuts in order to balance the budget. Paul Kendall is a local bank president and a leader at St. Paul's. He says after those cuts, the church was in a unique position.
In the last year, we were in a situation where we were not going to need the parsonage to house our clergy, so we started exploring options as to what we might do with the property.
So they looked at selling it or renting it, but ultimately chose to lease it to the Ecumenical Partnership for Housing for $1 a year for the next 10 years.
It doesn't bring revenue to St. Paul's, but what it does allow us to do is be part of what we think is a very worthwhile ministry in the Green Bay community.
Now, the Ecumenical Partnership for Housing, or EPH, looks to help needy families who are struggling. Now, in order to qualify for the program, families must be willing to work to pay off their debts and must also look to further their educational goals so that when they get out of the program, they are better equipped to succeed. But in a recession, how does this make financial sense for the church?
The amount that we would get for rent or the amount that we might get from selling it wasn't going to make a huge amount of difference to our ability to meet our budget. So we said this would be a good alternative.
Kendall says people in the church supported the decision.
When we first started talking about it, I think in general people thought it was a good idea. We got lots of suggestions on things we should think about, things we should look out for.
And with all the paperwork behind them, one family is moving in and calling this place home. For First News, I'm Ted Johnson.